Hello everyone, welcome to another Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 4 tournament race. We have bcguppy versus TonyBigBlind in Losers Round 6. Commentary will be provided by Ukis, and Painapple should be joining us soon. So Ukis, take it from here.
Sure thing. Hi guys, good evening, good morning, or whatever it is at your time, at your place. Yeah, we're gonna have a really good race. We have bcguppy, one of the top players this tournament, versus Tony, who is kind of miraculously still in the tournament, given their seed. I'm really excited to see what they can do this time. They've been doing extremely well this tournament. And I have faith. I think he's gonna destroy Guppy. It's gonna be great. Also, hey Pineapple.
Hey, how's it going, Yukis?
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's honestly just been hard. We have so many new volunteers. It's been really good to see the community so active, but it's definitely been tough to try and sign up in time.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, very excited
for joining last minute.
Yeah, absolutely. More than happy to. I'm especially excited. I've seen TonyBigBlind from when they started in the Blitz tournament, and the guy is out of control. He is an unbelievable racer. Can't wait to see how he does against Guppy.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems that they've started already.
Oh, and he wants to give Guppy a bit of an advantage, it looks like.
Yeah, it might not be synchronized. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Interesting. Will Guppy going for the straw hut?
Small chest.
Ugh.
That is a cafe. Nope.
Okay. Rubkey, about the tamest thing you could find there.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not sure what's going on here. Tony has not started yet. Is any moderator moderating the race room?
I'm gonna take a look. It looks like Tony was active in the race room, like right before the race started, so...
Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to continue for now and see what happens.
Yeah. Definitely get a lot of good info out of Guppy. Doing the southern starter here. It seems like a lot of racers have abandoned the, old reliable observatory start.
Yeah, apparently. I'm a bit surprised by that because I definitely think that was the most popular opening before.
Yeah, without a doubt. Ocean Spider House with a dead Mask of Sense. Very sad.
Was that the chest or day one?
I believe it said day one.
Okay.
I did see it very quickly. I could be wrong.
Okay, gossips. Boat archery. Moonsteer. Graveyards and ranch.
Interesting. Interesting to not just get a straight graveyard waft, given what, it's been for the rest of this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
And what was the waft? Oh, there is no waft yet.
No waft yet, no.
Oof. Kind of tough having no direction so far.
Yeah, not really much to go off on so far.
Yeah.
At least some good always hints that are already out of the way.
True. I do still have my fingers crossed that we get a fisherman required by the end of this tournament, though.
Yes, for sure. And I really want to see a Gorn race. And, people always want to see beavers, too.
Yeah. I'm definitely a big beaver fan.
Yeah.
I always love seeing those guys.
So, just so I'm not crazy, I don't think Tony has started, right?
Not as far as I can tell.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Finally a waft.
West Clocktown, okay.
Interesting. Can be very scary, can be very simple. But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, there's always the chance with West Clocktown. Oh, Zora Foolish, okay.
Okay, well, nothing too exciting there.
There's always the chance with West Clocktown that something is on Postman, and then the rest of the siege are just hoping that none of the other wasps lead to Bunnyhood.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, probably worst case scenario is that Graveyard Foolish But song is for Song of Storms for Bunnyhood on Pamela.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
But it's just things like that that always mess up your logic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I had
Let's
a
hear
yeah,
go
pretty good
ahead.
start here. Oh, you know the secret to the Gorman race, right?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's some bow strats you can do to store carrots, and then you can just go full speed the entire time, except for one corner. But yeah, it's pretty fast. All in all the new strats save about 1 second. Not amazing, but you know, it's something.
Yeah. I mean, every second counts here.
True, yeah. No, yeah, so the best I know is possible right now is 45, 48.
Wow.
But, you know, I'm sure there's some time that can be shaved off there.
I mean,
But
still
46, 61 is still great.
very respectable.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to be mad over that.
And you get nothing.
Gorman has been pretty stacked this tournament so far, though.
It kind of has, yeah, but yeah, that's just what happens when you have a bonus start and it's sphere 0, then
Yeah.
Never underestimate sphere 0.
Absolutely. It does normally do me in because I usually try to save it for day 3, depending on what else I have.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. I like getting the owl statue, you know, early on, but
Yeah.
it's totally fine to just keep that until day 3. Oh, that's a vanilla bomb bag, or no? Yeah. Great. So, that is West Clocktown. It's not that likely for bombs to be waft, but you never know.
I mean, there's always a chance. It's a little less likely with our Graveyard Foolish But Song.
Right, yeah.
That at least knocks out one early bomb required check.
Yeah. I think I know what happened with Tony. I think he probably forgot to turn off delay on his stream. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh, they're doing no delay.
Yeah, they don't have any delay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because I was a little worried that the delay may have confused him a little bit. But I've definitely nothing exciting to take off. But still buying the Giant's Mask anyway.
Oh, and there we go. Tony's synchronized again. Great.
Yeah.
He has fire arrows. Okay. No idea where those are.
Exciting. Well, it does look like he went for the standard observatory start. So it is possible it's just on there.
Yeah, or it's like Reservation or Manmaroma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the timing is going to work because, you know, obviously Tony has lost a lot of time, but you know, maybe that's just his own responsibility or something. I don't know.
Right.
The moderators will have to figure that out.
Now the timer on his stream is about where it needs to be.
Right, yeah.
It does look like he went for the standard observatory start, though. You know, he's at around the same time of day as you would have when you're exiting Manmaroma.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's a safe bet that, I don't know, maybe Cafe Mask was on Anju, Fire Arrows on Observatory?
Yeah, that's probably what happens. And if that's the case, then, you know, Guppy will obviously get that soon enough.
Right.
Yeah, least, honestly, I don't even know when people go Observatory in South Opener, but...
Same. But I don't know any runner nowadays that skips the room key check.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
going for that.
Yeah.
And let's find out which one.
Oh, okay. Reservation.
There are the fire arrows. Okay. I was sort of hoping she would give you the Cafe Mask. I always find that funny.
Oh, vanilla? Oh, wait, no, it's not vanilla. It's like French vanilla, I guess, sort of.
Yeah. Okay, and Guppy heading out of there. Room key not doing us any good. No worries about Straw Hut logic.
Nope. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Guru having a whole lot of money to give away there. Definitely helpful for the money routing when you have a West Clockdown Waff.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, it's super nice to have something like that on Guru because it's so
Yeah.
easy in a new cycle to just route that in.
Yeah.
It takes like no time at all as well.
Especially once you get the definitely standard Season 4 wallet.
Oh, yeah.
You know we're going to find that at some point within probably the first
Absolutely.
half hour.
Yep.
Oh, Guppy going to waste a lot of money here, though.
Ooh, you're right, yeah.
I mean, not the worst thing to happen, but, you know, getting that easy money early on really helps.
Yeah. I mean, even Tony barely has any rupees in the bank, like 37 I think he had, so...
Yeah.
Both are not doing great on that front.
But
it's
I mean,
understandable.
after that first drop, once he goes for Dodongos, he'll have enough for Bank 1.
Oh, right, yeah.
Alright, let's see if we get some shenanigans.
I really hope so.
Same.
I mean, it's either this or all-night mass purchase. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah!
It's definitely not Postman.
That especially feels bad if you don't get it on the first try, and then it takes more effort trying to do it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just for more time loss.
I'm really hoping in 1.16 we'll be able to hand that in as toilet paper.
I know. Well, oh man, there are a lot of exciting things that are going to happen with that in the next update.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All the ribbons.
Yeah, frog shuffle, ribbons, giant's
Yup.
mask anywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be a big change.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait to do all sanities in that. In the new 1.16, it's going to be insane.
I am not into all
fairies are
sanities.
shuffled too. Like
Yes.
regular fairies are shuffled.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Even the butterflies that you can turn into fairies are shuffled.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting. Man, but so far we're not really finding much else with our West Clockdown Wath.
No. Yeah, we'll have to see Bomb Lady, and after that, you know, you could think that bombs are Wath. I just feel like it's so unlikely, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Oh no, he only has... Wait, was that 189 or 89? I'm trying to tell what his bank is at. Now what does Guppy do? Are they going to do Honey and Darling? Yeah.
Is that still available?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly when they close.
I think Town Archery closes at 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason that guy stays open very late. I missed that hint on Tony's side.
We probably already saw it, right? Oh, we got Beavers is dead.
No!
Unfortunate.
Ah. Oh well. I mean, I knew it was inevitable. So what are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 always hints?
Yeah.
And ice arrows.
Okay.
Alright. I mean, not the most helpful, but it is required.
No, yeah, we still have 2 Waths to go, and we've already seen fire arrows in Stockpot Inn and ice arrows in East Clocktown, so it's pretty likely that one of those will be Wath.
Right. I mean, hopefully not, just because they don't really get us anything in the early game.
Oh, right, yeah, for sure. Oh,
there we go.
Mask.
That's something big, at least.
Yeah, it's at least a direction you can go.
Right. I like having some kind of guidance in these first couple minutes. Be it like a easy Wath, or like Tony just found the Zora mask. Just something to give me a direction where to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's especially bad because early game, you don't really want to go to Southern Swamp if you don't have a bottle. You don't really
Yes.
want to go if you don't have a bow. So it's kind of annoying to have to route in the rest of the cycle then. Oh, and
Oh,
oh god, that's unfortunate.
oh no. Yeah, he did the Dodongos in kind of a weird way. He was sort of like sitting between them and blasting bombs, and that's gonna give you a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, and it's not too bad like real time wise, but in game time is kind of annoying now. I'm not sure how far
Yeah.
you can go into Terminative Fields before it's 12.
I mean, I think this almost works out time-wise. I think he'll have just enough time to check the expensive scrub and then head back.
Yeah. Okay, we have Cafe's mask on Telescope.
Yeah, there we go. I'm also kind of assuming that Tony would have set up... Oh, there we go. Road to Southern Swamp.
Okay.
Not the best, but we'll take it. But,
Yeah.
yeah, we also sort of have to assume that Tony would have tried to set up Midnight Meeting as well. Because he had the time to do it.
Oh, right. Yeah, we didn't see, but yeah, he definitely would have.
Yeah. I mean, with
And-
the observatory opener, I feel like you definitely would.
Yeah. And it's a bit unfortunate for Guppy because he won't be able to set this up.
Yeah.
And that's potentially... I mean... Oh, you know, the thing also is, it is in logic because we found Sora already.
True.
So you're really hoping that that Cafe's mask is not your bottleneck.
Yes. Where did we... Wait, we got Roomkey on the Straw Hut.
Right, yeah. But that was nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is-
right, but that's the logic to get in.
Right. Because I don't think that you can use the chicken in logic.
I'm not sure. Honestly,
Because I
I
thought-
thought it was intended to do that casually in some way. But...
Because I could be wrong about this. Yeah. I thought the only two logical ways to check Midnight Meeting were Deku Mask or Roomkey.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, but now we'll see the bomb grandma.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, Moonseer's not, or sorry, the room key is on the straw roof, so it's not even technically available yet, logically. So
Right.
I guess there's, yeah. I mean, you'll still, of course, check Midnight Meeting, but it's not like it's potentially a bottleneck at this point.
Yeah.
And that is a bean.
A bean.
Oh boy.
A bean and Wath Road to Southern Swamp.
Yeah, I'm just gonna restart the stream or the commentary page.
Yeah, I've restarted it a couple times when it was jumping around. Tony also making the bold choice here to do bombers with Zora. Not my favorite thing to do by any means.
No. Actually, some nice thing you can do in this case is use bombs.
Oh, true. But I really don't like doing bombers without an actual projectile.
No, it's horrible.
Yeah. And now Tony's stuck in this spot. Gonna use the Zora flippers.
Road Southern Swamp Wath was the gossip stone next to the entrance to Road to Akana.
Oh my god, a Deku.
Wait, sorry, what? Deku?
Yeah, Deku on Human Fairy.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
Wow, Tony
you're
was just
a bit ahead
racking
of
up
me
these
then.
masks. Oh, I'm sorry. Try to refresh.
That's right.
Oh no!
Oh, okay. That's an annoying...
That's actually great timing for Guppy, though.
Well, sort of. The problem
gonna
is
save
that you have a
scum.
West Clocktown Wath, so you don't really want to skip all-night mass purchase.
True. But he's definitely, yeah, he's gonna save scum.
Yeah. I'm not sure. What would you do in this situation? Because, yeah, you can save scum, but
Yeah.
I mean, how does that exactly work? Do you just do Let It's Cafe first, and then if it's
Yeah.
nothing, you go back, or what?
I mean, because of Curiosity Shop, I pretty much always do Letter to Cafe first. Oh, but Guppy disagrees. It's just
Well, I think the
Curiosity Shop is terrifying to me.
yeah. I mean, it's a bit awkward because if Let It to Cafe ends up having something, then you don't want to reset, but then you have to do Bomb Lady again because
Yeah,
there's no chance you should skip All Might Mass Purchase in this case. So
that's true.
I don't know. I'm actually excited to see what Guppy does because I'm really curious what a good decision is in this case.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Tony did set up
Remove All
Midnight.
Might Mass Purchase. Yeah, sure.
I don't think anyone would complain.
No.
Midnight Meeting, not worth it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't think Tony has any paper to do toilet paper either.
No. Wait, where was that Lettuce Cafe? Was that Bank One?
Yeah, that was Bank 1.
Okay. Yeah.
What? Oh, the kid went to the other side.
I didn't even know that could happen.
I think it's all just
Okay.
like weird angles.
Yeah. Okay, so Guppy just decides to hand in the Lettuce Cafe to Toilet Hand and then not care.
Yeah.
Just do it next cycle, I guess. Makes sense.
Well, he's gonna check the West Clocktown bomb bag purchase. Yeah.
Oh, right.
And then I think he's gonna reset.
Oh,
And
that's
it's Goron.
Oh, boy.
Welp. Definitely gonna need that.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh man. That's actually really funny. That's the exact same thing I had on my race last night too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Except instead of bomb bag for the first purchase, it was wallet, which then led to bomb bag at the expensive scrub.
Yeah. Oh, Tony deciding whether he wants to do Bank 1 or get Goron first. Yeah.
Now he's buffering for me.
Yeah, same here.
So now that that means we may not need those bombs as much as we think.
No, true. Yeah.
Tony, where
Yeah,
are you
the
going?
thing.
There we go.
Yeah, the thing with doing Let It's Cafe first, you shouldn't underestimate just how long it takes to do all those double times.
Yeah.
It's quite an investment.
I mean, you could even say that it's easier to just do it second cycle. Shiro's dead.
Sure.
Like, I don't know if it's actually easier to do second cycle, but at least you probably have a lot more things to do by then, especially since we have access to all 3 transformation masks.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Because for me, like, there are situations where your Letter to Cafe has your progression, and you just get absolutely nothing in your first cycle, so you're just stuck going to Letter to Cafe. But that's definitely not the case here.
No, yeah, it's sort of the gamble you have to make. At least, luckily, in this case, they already have bombs, so they know they can just do Skull Kid if necessary. It's not
Right.
like they don't have bows or whatever, so
Yeah,
that makes it a little bit easier.
for sure. Even though we still don't know what's going to happen with our Road to Southern Swampwath.
No, yeah, we saw a bean, and that raises eyebrows.
Yes.
I don't think Stumpy was something, right?
I don't believe so, but Tony's heading towards it right now.
Yeah. Oh, Fox says Bean is not Woth. Okay. Oh, because we have Deku
Oh,
Mask.
yeah, we have Deku.
Good point.
So I guess, I mean, we can check that Tingle, see if we have a bow on that Tingle. Because that would lock our access from Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, did the feed go down?
Yeah, sorry, chat. The stream is a bit unstable for us
Yeah.
as well. So.
Stumpy is bad, by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Tony double checking the gossip there. Oh, and now things are jumping a bit.
Okay, so we have Guppy just rushing day 3, going to ranch. Actually, night 3 even, so...
Yeah, I get that song knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also just, if you get Goron early... I mean, at least... Oh, actually, he doesn't know where Zora is. But yeah, from his perspective, if you have Goron, like, you go through first cycle so fast.
Yeah.
You really need to make sure that you go night 3 early, because you don't want to get into a situation where you have nothing left and you're just waiting.
It also looks like we are good to have a third commentator join the booth.
Oh, sure, yeah. Who's this mystery commentator?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Sky.
Yo, somebody played the Goron Lullaby really hard, and I slept for a
That's
very
alright.
long time.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. So tell me about the seed so far, guys. What's going on?
So we have access to every single transformation mask, fire and ice arrows. But we still have a Road to Southern Swamp unfulfilled wath.
Okay.
But there have been a lot of technical issues, so it's been kind of hard to tell like who's done what. But basically, Goron Mask in West Clocktown, Zora Mask on Dodongo, and Deku Mask on Human Fairy.
Okay.
So everything's pretty easy to start, but we don't have a bow and no hookshot or arcana access.
No,
Okay.
VXR, I don't think we've had a third Wath yet. Also, no third Foolish.
Okay, and it's Zorha Foolish Iconic Graveyard minus Song.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. My
Another
tracker's got
except Song Seed.
Yeah. It's probably just for bottle logic again.
Right.
Yeah, something. Like
For
that.
well or something stupid.
I really hope it storms and then we have some shenanigans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for something on Stone Tower.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, no third Wath yet. It looks like... Where were ice arrows?
There we go.
Honey and Darling.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Tony doesn't have that, but has 3 transformations. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Tony did Observatory opening and Guppy did South opening, so...
Yeah, Guppy
they've
is
done
usually
their
good with the southern opener.
Yeah.
If Dodo is going to do, according to other people, Dodo does the observatory opener. Unless there's the heat death of the universe, he's going to do it. And I think that's the same thing for Guppy with the southern opener.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so Guppy is not going to miss Zora. That's really good. Yeah, Guppy is in a really good situation right now because he's almost finished cycle 1 and he's got, almost the same checks as Tony has done. So this is... Actually, he has done Southern Swamp already, so...
Yes, but without a bottle.
Right, yeah.
Alright, so...
Okay, I'm very curious about this tingle. Please don't say the J word yet.
No, yeah. It's not a jet seed yet, guys.
Especially when we don't have a single song item.
Yeah. Oh, there's the wallet! Yay! So that's not the Wath. That's not the Wath.
Well, it could lead to our first bow.
Actually, that's the Snowhead map, so... Oh! Yeah, that's the Snowhead map, so if it locks bow...
So it could be Bank 2. Like I said, the early money routing could be really tough.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, they've had to buy 2 things already. They've already wasted 140 rupees on bombs and Goron. So yeah, Bank 2 is not in sight yet.
Yeah, and I don't believe Tony has even found their letter to Cafe on Bank 1.
Nope.
Yeah. Woof.
Ooh, Bremen. Okay.
Okay. Bad timing for
Just-
Guppy.
Yeah, just gonna ignore that lemons for the rest of the seed.
Yep, that's what you got to do. In a race I played last night, I found Letter to Cafe on Swamp Archery, like midday, day 2. And I was like, that's just not going to happen this race. I'm not going back for that kind of thing.
Make sure to F5, guys, so you're synced up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping track. I'm 30 seconds behind, so
Oh, there we go.
think it should be good.
Yeah. And now Tony's making his way through Deku Palace. Doing a nice
Yeah.
ground jump there.
I mean, what do you think of that routing wise? Because Tony is kind of delaying Night 3 at the moment.
I mean, it really depends on what our song is on Skull Kid.
Right.
Gonna make sure I'm not too much ahead here.
Oh. Well, that's nice. We got a stone mask on Bean Daddy.
Yeah, very handy.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay, I believe I'm synced up now. I mean, the only thing that Stone Mask is really good for, in my mind, is the hookshot chest in Pirate's Fortress. I really like doing the skip for that.
Yeah.
Right, I've actually never done that. I saw it for the first time, I think, Boo versus Spec.
It's not
Really cool
too bad.
No, yeah, I think you just jump on the barrel and then shoot the beehive, right?
I don't know if you can jump on the barrel, actually. I usually do it from behind the barrel.
It's like precision aiming. You gotta like know pretty much where it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty cool trick.
The biggest thing is just it's lower than you expect it to be.
Also, yes, we did have land title deed on Playground.
That's going to
Okay.
slow Guppy down a little bit.
Oh, we have Elegy. Okay. Is it just me or is Elegy first song like 90% of seeds nowadays?
A bottle.
Oh, bottlenecks.
Interesting. Well, that's a pretty good setup for Guppy next cycle.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, has Tony already done Day 2 or Mystery Woods or?
I don't believe so. I think they went straight for Deku Palace.
Yeah.
But now Guppy
It's kind of
finally
annoying
evolved.
because now Guppy only has Kume left in Swamp.
Right.
So do you really go back for that? I don't know.
I mean, if you have Goron, you can do it real fast.
That's true.
So I don't think it's terrible, but it's not great either. I think you would definitely prioritize other checks over it first.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, especially given that you have 3 masks. My God.
More beans in Woodfall. Alright, these hip loops not giving Tony too much trouble. That's good, because those things have been bastards in previous races.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I never do the thing where you stun them and then just
Yep.
walk past them as Deku. I cannot do that. It's way too.
I'm always
annoying.
terrified, yeah.
Yeah. And then you get the thing where you fall down and then you respawn and you get instantly hit and you fly like away with 100 miles per hour.
Yeah. I mean, the speed of it is always astounding to me. You go flying to like the other side of Woodfall before you void out. And Tony, Guppy getting their useless bombers.
Oh, that's our second sword upgrade. Okay.
Okay, that's something. Yeah, and Guppy opting for using bombs on bombers.
Yep. Good stuff. I forget where the first sword upgrade was, but I think Guppy has it, right?
Not 100% sure. Oh my god.
What a shame.
Oh, that's tough. Also, with that bank, Guppy is set up nicely for getting Letter to Cafe next cycle.
That was a red potion bottle.
Yeah,
yeah, true. Yeah, Guppy has so much to do.
Yeah.
Really kind of a chill seed from his perspective, I think.
Yeah. Big thing now is just, you know, what happens with the song on Skull Kid.
Yeah.
Can we
Was
get a
that 5, 4, 3, 2,
1?
1?
Yes,
No
it
way.
was.
Oh man.
Nice. That's, I don't know how rare that is. Isn't that like 1 in 120?
Something like that, yeah.
Pretty good.
Ooh, and maybe this land title lead will make Tony full clear Lost Woods.
That would be nice, yeah. I really want to see what's there.
First we were going to the moon, and now the goose is loose.
I always get the Groose song and the pirate song from Wind Waker mixed up.
I thought that was Wind Waker, yeah. Wait, is that Groose?
They are extraordinarily similar.
Yeah, it
Guess I
was.
never
I'm
noticed.
9,000% sure that that's Groose, but now I'm not sure anymore.
Someone corrected me a
Trying to
while
find it.
ago, and I was like, I don't know if you're right.
Hi, Marvo. Thank you for the raid. Good to see you. Oh, and
Just
Rofo.
hope.
Arrow, oh, nice.
I guess you guys were doing a race, huh?
And now they decided to join the cool kids.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, looks like Tony's gonna pick up ice arrows here.
Yeah. I
Can I
do
get-
always love when Skull Kid has Oath, too. Oh, did Tony miss one? Oh, no, okay. It was just blowing up. Oh, I think Guppy's gonna grab that easy 2-hundo. On Guru Guru.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it probably is the Wath, that wallet. So, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to hope that it's not, because then you have to get something from Swamp Archery.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Tony Chicken Punch Rock. Yeah.
A little
I like
early
it. Yeah,
for
I guess
that.
you could, but...
Well, might pay out.
He does get Bremen before going ranch, if he wants to go ranch at all.
True. Time Lost Book was on Postman Game. Very disrespectful.
In
Tony's
Wave the
gonna
Hero, West Locktown, mind you.
Yes.
There's some land title, dude.
Okay, he
Probably-
is checking that. Oh, he's save scumming it.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
maybe for toilet name.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, honestly, this looking already kind of rough for Tony because he doesn't have the information on Bank 1.
Right.
He's still not even Night 3. I mean, it's not too late yet, but,
Yeah.
you know, I don't think you want to delay that too long.
I mean, as I was saying before, I think when you have a lot to do, it's not as pressing.
Well, I don't know about that. I think it might be more pressing because there's just a higher chance. Well, I mean, we already know Let's Cafe is in play. But you also have
Yeah.
Gold Dust that is time-based. You have Chimera Mask that is time-based. You have a bunch of stuff that you really don't want to get first cycle.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure.
Where's Tony gonna go?
But yeah, Tony does get to do lemons, so that's one check he gets over Guppy.
Yeah.
Granted that Guppy doesn't get Keg in the near future.
Tony, what are you doing? Is he trying to get money?
Looks like it.
He hasn't even hit bank 1 yet, though. Just a little bit of money.
Yeah, why not? I don't know how much he has in the bank, but
I think it's like 180 something. Like, he's close.
okay, yeah.
But also,
But then you would have scummed the LTD for almost no reason.
right.
Oh, yeah, good point. Well, who knows?
Huh. This is a really interesting play.
And Guppy does opt to go back for Kome. That's actually, I would never have expected that, to be honest.
Right?
I
There's
think
so
it's-
many places you can go.
Yeah. I mean, especially, like, neither runner has gone west when we have Zora Mask.
Yeah, you have Zormask, you have bombs, you have bottle. You know, I guess you don't have hookshot, but
Yeah.
you know.
I think both runners are just looking for a bow not to be where they think it is, which might
Right.
be big too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the bad thing about going west is you cannot hit Tingle because Zora ranks don't reach.
Right.
You can't hit the like from out of the water because you don't have bow.
Yeah. And having to go down really sucks.
Yeah, especially if you don't have magic.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Tony is also abandoning this save scum.
Oh, he's definitely gonna now.
Yep.
Eddie's gotta be like, oh fuck.
Well, he got the best
Yep.
possible thing for toilet paper.
That's true.
Not that it really matters, but emotionally it feels good.
Right. Oh yeah, and Guppy has not done Deku Palace, so that's a good point chat brings up.
Yeah. So I think Guppy just wants to finish up this area, basically. And not worth it.
Bank 2 intensifies.
Yep.
Yeah, it really
Could
does.
be LTK. It could be just LTK.
That's true. That would be
knows?
nasty though. That's not great.
I mean, we already have our West Clocktown walk satisfied anyway.
Yeah, the Goron knows.
Right. So there's no guarantee that any of this has to go any further.
No, not at all.
I would probably grab a fish here if I were Tony. Oh no, he has the red potion, never mind.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
it's
sure
just
Bezzagrotto.
yeah, it's just looking more and more likely that the road to Southern Swamp Wharf is the bottleneck. I mean, granted, we haven't seen like something like Graveyard, we haven't seen West, but you know, there's not that much left anymore.
No.
I don't know. You have like all of West. Like
Yeah,
the
but
like
that's
even
not-
is in logic, even if you don't want to do it.
Right. Yeah. Actually, now that you mention it, you also have PFE, PFS,
Yeah.
and PR.
Exactly. Like there's plenty to do in West. It just sucks going West.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Graveyard's foolish. Yeah, my bad.
Very smooth movement from Guppy. Doing that skip is so much easier with Zora, but still very clean.
Getting his elegy, which does not look like it's going to be used for a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit.
You know, another thing I really want to see this seed, something I haven't seen in a while, is Shrine.
That's so true. Shrine used to be like the bane of so many runners' existence, and
Yeah.
now it's barely mattered.
It used to be like every seed, oh, do you do Stone Tower or do you go Shrine for no
Exactly.
reason?
I love that Zora strat.
It's
And
so
much like-
good.
That's really cool.
It's apparently, according to Guppy, it's really easy, but
Well,
I can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried it. I look at
Hey.
the timing and everything. I think I maybe got it once out of 30 tries.
the Zora strat. Did you do it, Pojalone? But yeah, I mean, you just do it like a bomb recoil, but you just time it with the Deku Nut. Like, saying that makes it sound easy, but it is actually extremely difficult.
I've never tried it. I really do want to, though.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
once-
Guppy said it doesn't even save time, but
No, it doesn't. But like, you gotta look good while you're running your randos.
absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, that was definitely my goal when I was still in bracket, was like, I know I'm not going to win a lot of these, but like, you just got to make it look good.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, just try to put on a show.
Yeah. Never forget your swag strats.
Exactly.
And Guppy is farming more rupees. Yeah. I mean, I understand it,
Interesting.
but you haven't gone ranch yet. You haven't gone west yet. You know, maybe wait a little bit.
I think.
No.
Did you mean Tony's farming money?
Did I say Guppy? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
meant Tony. Yeah.
I think he's just banking on that wallet wath. Excuse the pun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fair, but, you know, if you go west and you do checks, you can probably find some brown chests that might have, 100 rupees in it, or, 50 rupees. So.
Right. I mean,
Who knows?
also,
Maybe it works out.
yeah. I mean, you have the Guru as well. That is such a helpful thing if you remember it.
Yeah, true.
$200. I think I saw that on Guppy's side.
Yeah.
200, yeah.
I mean, it would be so much faster to just keep resetting and just grabbing those. I think that's much better than just grabbing 15 at a time here and voiding.
You actually make a really good point that I don't know how it works out timing wise, but yeah, it would be like song a time, double time, get the rupees, song a time, double time.
Right. I mean, you do that twice and you're at bank 2.
Yeah.
I feel like the time it takes to cycle is pretty long. Just like
Yeah.
the Link waving animation.
Yeah.
It's,
You
just
really-
it's a little extra, so you kind of wish it was like not so much that.
Yeah. But I mean, I've done so many races recently where money played such a big factor. You have to know where your easy money is.
Also, it looks
Yeah.
like we're getting midnight meeting here from Guppy, which is
Yeah, we
nothing.
saw it on Tony's side. It was disappointing.
Yeah, that
It was-
Cathy's mask was on Telescope.
Yeah.
And the room key was on South Clocktown Straw Roof. So it was, sort of. Well, it wasn't in logic, but, it was sort of available, I guess.
Yeah. I
But
believe we
nothing.
also had a hinted unrequired moons tier too.
Yeah, on Ocean Spider House Day 1.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, on Boat Archery.
Oh, okay. Oh, and Guppy finally going west.
Oh,
This is
It
what I've
makes
been
sense.
waiting for. It happens.
Oh, let's go. And immediately Gilded Chest. Probably gonna be like Don Gero mask at this point.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my god! Put down the spoiler log!
Oh, there we go.
what? It's like me with lens.
Oh, that was so funny.
Is Tony doggy racetrack for you guys, or am I ahead again?
He's
I
doing
think you're behind.
racetrack. Yeah.
Because for me, he's doing lemons. Am I ahead?
Oh wait, yeah. Now
probably.
suddenly I'm 60 seconds behind, so I'm gonna resynchronize.
Okay, he's on lemons.
Yeah, sorry, chat. We're having a bit of technical issues, so
Yeah,
If I say something stupid, it's definitely the fault of the stream, not of my brain.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do anything to try and mess up the stream's stability
Yeah.
right now.
Swapping audios could destroy the universe.
Yes,
We have no idea.
can make the moon crash.
Yeah.
Or it could fix everything. You never know.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to hum it to yourself.
Yeah.
As sad as it is.
You could sing it for us.
Da, 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 da,
Oh, he's doing it.
da, 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 da. Ah, ah. Okay, we're done.
Thank you.
Those are very quick lemons.
Yeah,
Oh, and
Tony.
Beaks are
Tony
actually confirmed. So you
yeah,
cannot
Tony.
leave.
Tony has.
Oh my
been
God!
stuttering.
The other wallet.
How about Bank 3?
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh, what in the world?
Oh,
There's light
How,
arrows.
how about yeah? Oh, that's a sometimes Shiro's dead.
Hmm.
I didn't see that one before.
Yeah, as far as I know, we're still waiting on one other sometimes.
It could be Bank 3.
So
Yeah, fingers crossed.
but Tony just got Bank 1 not that long ago.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be amazing, but it would be super bad.
Well, I mean, at least these checks coming up is gonna give Tony money. I believe there was 20 on Calm the Council. Oh, hey, look, a pendant. You just go ahead and put that right back in the chest.
Oh, and Guppy's not going to go for the like.
Yeah.
Pretty
it's
reasonable
understandable.
choice.
Yeah.
I also really want a bow go mode, but I'm pretty positive that's not going to happen because of that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Swamp archery has to have something now.
Yeah, bow mode being something would be pretty great.
That's my favorite.
We're just
Well-
looking for a bow. We haven't gotten a hint for or a Romani mask yet, have we? So, like,
Yeah.
could be that.
Do we have Romani mask?
The wallet
No,
could
not
be
yet.
Wath, but it would have to be Bank 3 instead of Bank 2 now.
Alright,
Yep.
what if Bank 3 Romani mask? Let's
Sure,
just
yeah.
throw the first-
Why not?
we'll
Well,
just-
here's a new hint.
Oh, okay, that's super good.
Oh, that's wow.
That's shocking, in all honesty.
Wow. That's amazing.
So what does that
so,
tell us?
about
Wallet
that
is
what?
just
Bank 3's
nothing,
dead?
right?
Bank 3's dead? Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have to know the Bank 3's dead.
Bank 3's dead, and the Wath has to be Swamp archery now.
Yeah.
Well, no, doesn't. Oh no, sorry, yeah. Well, it doesn't mean that Bank 2 is nothing, but it just doesn't mean.
Right.
It just means anything with that requires a higher wallet than that is completely dead.
No, it does mean Bank 2 is dead because it didn't lock the other wallet.
Right. Oh yeah.
If that was
Plus,
your first...
Bank 2 was a Pizza Hut anyway.
Right.
Oh, okay.
There's a wood.
I forget what was on Bio Baba. Probably nothing.
Probably nothing, yeah. I have no idea anymore.
Come on, Tony. Yeah. Out of there.
Cool.
Is he not going to keep going? Oh, okay. He's skipping time. Oh, and he's going to use West to get to final hours.
Yeah, so the first wallet, I don't think the way I'm understanding it is the first wallet isn't dead. Mask of Sense would be pretty much dead at this point. You still have like left side well with blue potion still viable.
Well,
Stuff like that. So
we got a hint for Mask of Sense that it was not required, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's natural, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bank 2, of course, we've seen it, but this doesn't mean that it would be foolish or anything. It just means that, you need one of the two wallets potentially. But
Yeah,
in
so
this
we can
case,
just-
we've already seen Bank 2. It's
Yeah,
nothing. Bank
just-
3 is dead.
yeah, 100% dead.
Yeah.
So
Something good in PR here.
so that LTK is looking pretty juicy right about now.
Yeah, we still have not seen that, and it's fair enough, but you have to wonder if Guppy will do that first in order to.
Is this
maybe
gonna be
get
express mail?
hookshot.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
That would be really disgusting if that were required, though.
We still have one more. We have one more chance.
Yeah. Well, but with such a late bow, it would be really awful to have a required.
Oh, that's a
multi-LD.
large chest.
That's
Oh,
a
boy.
big guild.
Oh, that was a That was a really good Zorafin. I hate Zorafin so much.
That chest was quite large. Is this hookshot again? Oh,
No.
egg.
Okay. That's not bad, though.
No, and I believe Guppy already mailed Letter to Cafe this cycle.
Uh,
So I think
Probably.
he's skipping ahead.
yeah,
And then
gonna go ahead
probably
and check
store and
that
go
stuff,
check that.
and then resetting, and then getting song knowledge, probably. Yeah, I mean we're super close to, like, we're still missing a hook and Captain Sat, which could be, at this point, if we get hook and econ access, it could be anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be careful with saying that we're getting close to go because this
Yeah,
could still
guys,
get really
cool it on the jet talk. Like, we
I mean,
still have
there is a
2
potential,
song
yeah,
items.
but-
Yeah.
You know,
Don't you guys,
oftentimes
as
it's not
chat,
really the case.
want content seeds? Come on, you gotta hope for the worst.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, we haven't ruled out left side well yet, guys.
We
Come
still
on.
haven't found magic yet.
God.
Yeah, no magic, no hook, no Gibdo, no Gero, no bow.
Yep.
Song layout, we have no idea. Maybe Keg
Right.
is useless, you don't know.
I mean, we're still missing 3 items we know we need and 2 potential items we might need. I do think a required keg and PR is one of the rudest things I can think of, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
I feel like
disgusting.
Pinnacle Rock Keg is actually, that exact item and exact placement has ruined a couple runners this season. So
Mm-hmm. It did last
actually,
season
it ruined
too.
my last race not going PR, so...
Yep.
I mean,
I
among
think that's
other
why.
things, but...
I think that's why so many top runners now are checking PR as soon as they can.
I mean,
Just get it out of the way, let it not screw you over.
Like last season, like you could route in PR with eggs while you're doing it.
Right.
So,
But
like, I understand it, but it's like 2 checks. It's not that bad. Like, if you didn't have underwater ocarina, then yeah.
Ugh.
But you do have it, so
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is more that oftentimes when you can do PR, you have way better things to do because Zora opens up so much.
Yeah.
You know, you'd rather just go PFE or PFS or PFI.
I
Right.
mean,
It's kind of annoying.
I kind of agree with that. Yeah, also bomb bag, definitely not Woth wherever bomb bag was.
Yeah. Bomb bag was on the first like bomb shop purchase. So definitely not the Woth for West Clocktown. We know it's Goron at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna step away for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see the end of Letter to Cafe here in the meantime. Yeah, that's the green hat kid. Magic.
Oh, there's magic. Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's a lot
Pretty good.
to do now. Well, no, not really. Actually,
Nope, it's actually not.
actually not really. Actually, nothing.
It's it would have been easier to do PR. It would have been easier to check the like, but no actual like required things.
Yeah, Pirate's Fortress has. Surely it has a bow.
Oh,
Surely.
But now Guppy can check the hookshot chest.
Yeah, with bubble.
Exactly, which they
Vanilla
couldn't do
hook.
before. I do love a vanilla hook. It's one of my favorite things the randomizer can do to you.
What is that? Looks like Ocean Title Deed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What a bummer.
oh, sorry guys, no well today.
Dang. I mean, if you really want a spicy seed, you are kind of hoping for Bo to be in here. Maybe. There it is.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, okay. Donkey Kong.
I'm kind of surprised. I mean, at least in my mind, if I were Guppy, I would probably bail out of here immediately and go check that swamp archery.
Also, Tony does have light arrows. By the way,
Yes.
tracker. Thank you. And I think except for Keg, we'll be pretty much even-ish.
Yeah, and we don't know
depending on where Tony goes, and I don't know when Tony's gonna do LTK. Probably soon. Actually, that bow might make Tony not check LTK.
That's true, but also we don't know where the other magic is either.
That's true. If magic is magic lock, that's a big problem for Tony.
Yeah. Well, but he's still on first cycle too.
Yeah.
Oh, I also forgot. We are pretty positive that we need Captain's Hat as well. So we still need 3 more items.
Yeah. Lots to do.
Yeah.
We finally have north access.
Correctly see that Well was foolish?
Yes.
Yeah. Wells Foolish, Bowen PFI, E. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Tony has caught up a little bit.
Yeah, just missing that keg, which could be good or
Oh, that's
bad.
gold dust and that's score unlocked.
That's a nasty gold dust.
That's a really bad location.
Yeah, Guppy not even going for it.
Yeah, I mean he's on day 3. So.
Yeah, you got to come back anyway.
Yeah.
And Keaton could be something.
All right, so we're hoping for vanilla hook shot here.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
We didn't get to see Deku bubble strats because we found a bow, unfortunately.
So sad.
We
but
get
also,
to maybe see Stone Mask strats.
I do love Stone Mask strats.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right,
Tony having issues here when they cannot afford them time-wise.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
And how much time do they have left?
He has about 4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think he needed to invert.
No, I don't think it's awful, but, you know, he's doing bonks. It's not going perfectly.
Fair enough, yeah. It doesn't take much time to invert, so it's fair enough.
Yeah. It looks like it's good. But yeah, this is the big thing with the Stone Mask strat. It looks lower than it actually is.
So I didn't know that the curtain blocked the arrows. Okay, yeah, then it's pretty annoying.
You gotta go a little higher. Oh, it's bad anyway.
Yeah.
No vanilla hook.
Sag.
Yeah. And Guppy actually technically had access to one more check, too. They could have done the heavily guarded chest.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. You can't just go the normal
one. Tony!
No.
I mean, they're not going to get burned for it, at least. We know that.
Okay. I don't think there was anything in the bottom chest, right, of PFI?
No, there was nothing.
No.
Okay, then
they're both brown.
Okay, I gotta think, like, with the information that we know, I think Hook's probably a little northish.
I think Hook is on Swamp Archery.
Yeah, actually, that's true as well.
Let's see if we can get a wath.
Host.
Ah, there we go.
Host.
Light arrows.
For lights.
Oh, yeah, light arrows, right.
Light arrows on Labfish.
Not helpful. But, I mean, Tony is going to have a pretty good second cycle here now. You know, they got the letter to Cafe. He doesn't have Keg, but who knows if he actually needs it or not.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary, but I guess Graveyard Accept Song might be indicative of only Captain's Hat being required. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can hope.
It just really depends.
Oh,
but something's in Zoe.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Okay.
Yeah.
so that's something.
There's a Kana axe as well as Foolish, so that's
Yeah.
the only thing you need it for.
I'm gonna use the keg too. Not a bad idea.
Egg trial, yeah.
Pretty smart.
Might as well.
Oh, I
Like-
guess I missed Magic. Where was Magic?
It was on LTK. Curiosity Shop
gotcha.
guy 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, hook, possible hook go mode, yeah.
I don't think captains being behind lights makes the seed nice. Lights hide some of the worst checks you can have in the game. But that means we could get a shrine play.
Yeah.
That's
One of
true.
the very rare things in Season 4, for some reason. Pizza Hut.
Well, yeah, Vixar, the thing about Accept Song is it could be like for storms, and then it's for watering the beans in like Stone Tower or something, so it's not
Right.
a guarantee.
Yeah.
Like, it's heavily implied that we need it, but it's not a guarantee.
Yeah. Or it could be something like healing for Mountain Title Deed, and then actually, well, Zora Hole is foolish, but you know, theoretically, it could be like on the ledge of Zora Hole, and then you don't actually need Mountain Title Deed, so things like that.
Oh, bunny.
Bunny Hood. I guess Guppy's gonna get it. They might as well.
Set it up.
Oh yeah, fair
Right.
Our tracker
Hilarious.
gets a mush. Our left tracker gets to track Bunny Hood today.
enough. Oh yeah.
Exciting.
Also, why is Guppy not getting the song? What?
Oh, was oh my.
Whoa! Hold
Guppy,
on, what?
Guppy was about to do something.
What on earth?
No, do it again, I want to see it! What? Does that
Never
work?
seen that. Oh my god. Now you know everyone's gonna try that after this.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. What?
Oh my god, 2 big chests so far.
Oh,
it's not
There's
magic
the other
box.
magic. That could bail out Tony.
well, yeah, but he doesn't know. Oh, God.
Yeah, he's
That's
gonna go
so
for small
annoying.
archery first.
I mean, while you're
He-
waiting for LTK, I mean, goodness, you could absolutely do north.
Yeah, I mean, why not just go north in general? Oh, he doesn't have magic. That kind of sucks.
Okay, we get.
But we'll see what our
Archery.
swamp archery wath is.
Pretty sure it's hook.
I mean, if it's not hook, that's honestly kind of a blessing.
Or something that leads to hook.
Yeah. I think our runners are probably praying for not hook.
Letter to Mama. Hmm.
I mean, that are
I mean,
all
they
nice
do have
masks.
Catface Mask.
Yeah. Tony having a very clean swamp archery.
Oh yeah.
Very polished. I swear, once I get my controller to like actually work on Project 64, I'm gonna be so freaking good at this. Ah,
It could be mirror. That would be gross, but
I mean, like I said, if we don't get hook here, that helps out our runners so much because it limits how many checks you have.
could just be captains. Yeah.
Oh, it could be captains. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It could be. You will never
Interesting.
know.
I mean, if captains gives us Sonata or Lullaby, that's really helpful. Also interesting, Guppy is going for Swamp Archery before checking Keg.
Actually, good point. Did we see Baby Goron? I don't think we
No.
did.
Did we not? No, he went to
because
Lens
he did
and
the
then
roll
left.
to Lenscape, yeah.
Oh, man. Why would you skip it?
I mean, it's not like it's a massive trek back to get it.
I mean, it's not an easy one either, though.
All right, 49.
Pretty good.
Resets.
Gotta get over 50. And Tony about to get the disappointing news here.
So, whatever song is on Captain's Hat, Locke's Hook, maybe?
It would be possible, yeah.
It is, but I don't think that's how Foolish But Song works. Like, if Graveyard was Wath and you didn't find anything else in there except the song, then that means the song hides something. But I think if it's Foolish But Wath, it just means you need the song. It doesn't necessarily lead to an item.
Yeah, so except song just means it's 1 star. At
Right.
Yeah.
Minimum, right? So you don't know, but if you get healing, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Fox is saying the song is required, so I'm racking my brain. Oh wait, we have Captain Sad in RTSS. What are we talking about?
Yeah, oh, that's so true.
That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
that it probably locks Hook.
I still don't think that's a guarantee.
No, yeah, that's not a guarantee. That it could still just be like Lullaby or whatever.
Right. I mean, I think at this point it does have to be Lullaby or Sonata, just because we're running out of so much to do.
Yeah. What do we have left?
Well, we have Path to Snowhead.
Alright, let's see. Okay, well, we need Keg, so that's gonna be
We need
trouble for
Keg.
Tony.
We have more
Oh,
stuff.
Tony. Oh, no.
Oh,
Those
we have
stupid
healing
eels.
there. Okay, so
Interesting. And we do
Yeah,
have a
that's
GBC
really bad.
Wath. But at this point, like, if I were Guppy, I'd probably just rush that Captain's Hat now.
yeah, the thing about the GBC Wath, it doesn't really tell us anything because Lights already satisfies it, so
Yeah.
the rest doesn't matter at that point.
Right. Oh, man. But it definitely seems like PR is going to claim another runner.
Yeah.
Because Tony's going to have so much to do after this. I doubt that he goes for PR.
Yeah, this is rough. It's hard to imagine a scenario in which
I mean,
he pulls ahead somehow.
Yeah.
you don't have Hook, you don't have a whole lot of places to go, really. So, I mean,
But this is starting to look more and more like a Hook Go mode.
yeah.
But yeah, because we'll most likely at this point get, some kind of required song from Captain's Hat, and then Boss Blue Warp hopefully has the other. And then from that point, it's just a Hook Casino, which is one of the best casinos you can have. But Guppy's still doing Hugo in case. Gotta keep that
Yeah,
man fed.
interesting. I don't know if I would have expected that.
I think it might be because they can clear Snowhead. So just
Yeah.
making sure they don't lock themselves out of any checks.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, yeah, speaking of checks nearby, you can just still do Smithy 1, I suppose.
Yeah.
Actually, Smithy 2 is in Logic, too.
Yeah, they could potentially go back to sewers to grab that.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happening. I think that's one of those things you just last location.
Yeah.
If you're ahead, you want to be thorough. Yeah, in a way, but then again, as a runner, you never know if you're ahead. Like,
Right.
for all Guppy knows, he could be like 20 minutes behind.
I would be surprised if Guppy feels 20 minutes behind.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Tony has
you
pulled
never
off
know.
some pretty impressive upsets.
Yeah. But I feel like Guppy's confidence in himself as a runner and experience overall
Yeah, for sure.
kind of subverts that a little bit.
But this did make me curious. What did Tony... Yeah, Tony has had a very impressive run so far. If anyone checks out that bracket.
What?
Oh my
God!
Hugo! Yes! Let me breathe it in for a second, fellas.
Huh? But wait, what is this? What? Okay, well that's it. That's what?
Oh
I
my
just like to
God.
point out that the last race I played against Dodo 2 days ago or something also had PR and Hugo required like this. And
I think Seaboss is
was
running
in
out of
PR.
ideas.
What? What in the world?
Oh man, this is
Wow.
the season for Hugo, my friends.
Wow. And we were all questioning it too. We were like, well, I don't know if you do Hugo. You have so much you can do right now.
Yeah.
It's season 4. You just do not skip Hugo
Wow.
anymore. Unless Mountain Village is foolish, you just do not skip Hugo anymore.
That's crazy.
What in the world?
So this is potential go mode for Guppy.
Isn't it guaranteed?
Potential. No, not by any means. I mean, Guppy
Depends
could
on
be
what
in a...
Blue Warp is, I guess.
Well, it's no
Right.
mode, right? Because you know that the song. Well,
We don't know Boss Blue Warp is good or not. That's the question right now. So I'm curious to see if Guppy just go mode Snowhead or if they're still doing checks. And I lost Tony's stream.
Yeah, okay, I refresh. Just got
Yeah.
Sonata on.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
No.
No, I can see it now too.
For me, when I refresh, Tony got Sonata. Maybe I need to F5 again for both games.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it looks fine to me now. Ugh, Postman's hat, gross. But yeah, Guppy's still playing it safe, full clearing the whole dungeon. And Snowhead,
Tony-
aside from the Wizrobe, is not too bad of a full clear.
Tony's now coast for me.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Sure.
refreshed. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, if Boss Blue Warp is Storms, then there are a lot of things left in the sea to do with
Yeah.
the hook.
If it storms, then we're in Oh No mode.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just a
Mirror.
full casino for
Mirror.
Mirror.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
It's awful.
You could even have it on like Ocean Spider House chest.
hmm
Or that gold dust could be it, or you have to do shrine, or you have to do
Right.
let it to mama somewhere. Yeah, it could get crazy.
But if you're on Team Tony, that's what you want right now.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the only.
Yeah, it's the only
out
saving
right
grace.
now.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, especially with him doing such time-consuming checks like Mikau. Not that it's a bad play in my mind by any means. It's just it takes so much time watching this guy get his gravestone.
Yeah.
Okay, now he fades. He's a bottle.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty useless. When
Yeah.
Well was foolish.
To the moon.
Mirror can logically be on a Caterpillar if you have light arrows.
And lens.
And lens.
Yeah, you just
And-
need lens. You don't even. Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't even need a K.
And light arrows, you're right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought the Zora gainer was in logic.
If only. I think that
It's gonna
would.
be the new season.
Everyone has to know how to do gaming.
Okay, literally, here's. Okay, Tony is going
Oh,
into
here we
PR.
go.
Okay,
Okay.
that's interesting.
That could
So
be
there's
big for
one of
Tony.
two things that he needs to do. One is Hugo, one is this.
Yeah, but I think
I'm pretty sure Tony's motto is if it's Hugo, GG.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is Tony who says that. Okay. never
I
mind.
think he also says that for Wart. There was one
Yep.
seed where like I don't think he had any checks left, and he just banked that some song item, I don't remember which one, was going to be on Georg instead of it being on Wart, and then it was on Wart.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was. He still won, which was good, but it was very funny to watch.
You know, I respect it. The thing is, you know, every runner should have like 1 or 2 checks that they don't care about.
Yeah,
That's what makes it interesting. And you know, 1 or 2 checks, it's so unlikely to be on stuff like that. You know, it's so unlikely to be
Yeah.
on Hugo. It's so unlikely to be on GBT Ward.
Yeah.
Mhm. But Zbot's just running out of ideas. They're just replaying the classics.
Yeah.
God.
And of course, the likelihood depends on what your layout is. You know,
Yeah.
It depends on how high the sphere is, or in other words, how early you can get the check.
Right.
But, you know.
Now it's just very interesting to see what Tony does after getting this keg. Okay, immediate sore.
Yeah, that's true. That Swamp Deed could be like, man, Hugo. Oh, just go
Oh.
temple.
No, GG's.
Okay.
You don't
Only
know.
I know, I know. I mean, he could
Our
find
moment,
Mirror
our
here.
moment, our moment of truth is pretty much coming up once
Yeah.
Guppy beats Goat. So
Yeah. I mean, the problem with situations like this as well is that you could just find Mirror on progression, so you're not even really wasting or losing time in this case, right? Even if this turns out to be Storms. Maybe he doesn't lose any time off of it.
yeah, I mean dungeon rushing is your best bet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
without a
absolutely.
doubt. Oh, and he's gonna do the bomb strats.
Do we have Great Fairy Sword? An
No.
FD? Can you do it with? I've never done it with.
He has a gilded
Gilded.
sword. Gilded does like, if not the same, then close to the same amount of damage as Great Fairy Sword.
Yeah, it's 1 less damage.
Yeah.
So you need 5 instead of 1. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that. I've never done it with Gilded before. I've done it with everything else though.
It's a fun strat.
Ooh, look at that item.
Lens!
Oh
Still
no.
picking it up just in case.
Okay,
Of course.
here we go, guys.
Moment of truth.
Okay.
GG's.
GG's. Yeah, that's it.
What a run for Tony, but
I know.
Guppy's
So
experience, Guppy's experience in routing and
Yeah.
everything just coming in clutch here.
Yeah.
That is go
think
mode for Guppy.
I think Guppy just taking no chances, still making sure to check PR when they're in the area, still making sure to check Hugo before doing Snowhead. Just really, really came in handy.
Yeah.
It's honestly hard to really pinpoint where, you know, Tony lost this race. I think part of
Yeah.
it was the farming for rupees. I don't think it really worked out,
Right.
you know. And other than
No.
that, of course, you know, barring not checking Hugo or PR, because that's, you know, what are you gonna say about that? It's just
Right.
a decision you make.
And it's a
Yeah.
reasonable decision.
Yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
reasonable, right? Like, it definitely makes sense to do PR before PF because you want to maybe get hookshot, but it's also just not that likely to be there anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just a decision you need to make. You know, even if you do Pirates Fortress Sewers, it's a decision to go into PFI or not go into PFI. You know, it's kind of just 50-50.
Yeah. Stone Mask. Stone Mask?
Wait, still mask for what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you didn't know either. Okay.
Oh, maybe a misclick. Because I was like, you go Goron for this section.
Could be Octos.
Oh,
yeah.
for Octos.
Octos.
That's a good
Okay.
call.
I honestly
But
don't know if that
Saurus
saves
Yeah.
time.
Also,
over
beating
stock equipment.
Yeah, beating STT first here makes absolute sense to me.
Absolutely.
You don't have to hit any owls. You just like,
You just
get
go.
the temple done. It puts you back out. Hopefully you're at night by that point. Maybe even skip to night 2. And then just, he's still gonna hit it.
That's just muscle memory. I knew it was gonna happen because everyone does that.
I mean, he could be playing it safe because he doesn't know what the Captain's Hat song is.
I guess technically, from his perspective, it could be storms for
Exactly.
Pamela.
Right.
But even then, you don't technically need the owl. But...
Actually, yeah.
Oh no,
Stone
you're right. No,
No,
you
you
would
would.
need the owl right there. Yeah.
It would definitely help.
Yeah.
Stone Mask or Stone Tower can
It can
make
help a
sure
little
that
bit.
the keys don't attack you.
Yeah, they're bastards. I do think this is still playing it safe. Just
I don't
because
think it matters. Yeah.
Exactly, because he knows he needs the Captain's Hat song, and as long as he hits that first owl, he can come right back to Pamela. Which we know there were no bean checks required. Well, except for Stone Tower. He doesn't know about Stone Tower.
Although I guess technically it would be faster if it was storms to do graveyard first, because then you can just do it on the way to Stone Tower Temple.
What is Guppy doing? They missed the switch.
Oh,
Forgot to press it.
Yep,
wait, which one? Oh, the one.
the one right next to the mean eyeball laser guy. I don't remember what they're actually called.
BMOs.
Oh yes, BMOs. One of the carryovers from the top-down Zeldas.
Are they?
Yeah, I believe they were in there first. Am I wrong? Feel like it was
I don't know if
the,
those are called BMOs, but yeah, I guess the blocks with eyes, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I've been playing a good amount of Oracle recently.
Oh,
Oracle
cool.
of Ages. Very fun. Got me back into like the top-down Zelda stuff. He's still gonna hit this one too. What?
That's interesting, yeah.
That's wild. I think just in case it storms, and then you have to start checking beans.
Yeah.
No, because storms could never be required for beans. Oh, wait, no,
What?
wait, no, sorry, it's 1 star, so...
Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah.
it's a little bit crazy here, because
Yes.
Captain's is Wath, so...
Captain's was a Wath item
So
for a
storms would
song.
be Wath in that case, not 1 star, yeah. So actually, yeah, it could only be Pamela. It could not be bean checks.
Okay.
Because if storms were 1 star, then captains would be 1 star too, and that would not be Wath.
Okay.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right?
I don't actually know. Because it gets into the trouble of like a song item being Wath versus a song being Wath. And that can change things up. There it goes.
Well, if you replace it with something else, like let's say... well, yeah, I guess it's a song, so it's a bit different, but...
Right.
You know, let's say it's healing, and healing leads to bombs, and bombs are 1 star, you're like, huh, that should not be Wath at all.
Yeah.
Right, and that's pretty much the same in this case, it's storms, and then it could not be beans, because you already have beans, and you already have a bomb, so...
Right. And you had Deku before you were able to get the beans.
Right, yeah.
Or, at the same time you had beans, I guess.
Yeah, so I think Gomez is 4 hits with Gildas, that's kind of where
It looks like
difference
5.
is.
Yeah. But yeah, I would, with the seed I rolled last night, I was having a very hard time reading the spoiler log. because I had a required bottle, and it just messed up everything in the spoiler log. So many stars. So yeah, bean logic, bottle logic, all of that just throws the spoiler
awful.
log into chaos.
Yeah.
I think
Combine
I
that
had
with accept song, and it's really getting crazy.
I had that with my very first bracket match, actually, with a
really?
required bottle.
Oh yeah, that's
It
rough.
was gross. Yeah, it sucked. It was a hard time, but you know, we're still here.
Yeah. Didn't Spec versus Boo have required bottle? I forget.
Oh, look,
I think
Mir
one of the
showed this
reasons-
on
Oh my
tomorrow.
god,
Oh wow! Look at that.
Tony! But he can't get there anyway.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Oh, but now he's going north. I mean, if he can at least get that hook shot before Guppy finishes, that never feels as bad.
Is this man actually gonna? No.
Nope.
He's
No,
gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
Would
No,
never,
this guy was right. Tony
never
does
get rid
not
of your
do
convictions.
Hugo.
Never compromise on your principles.
Yeah. I mean,
Man.
Tony will be totally fine. You know, it's happened in the
Yeah.
past that he got bit by Hugo, and he didn't mind losing a race if if it was Hugo.
Yeah. And Guppy doing Giant Smash strats. What is
It's Gilded
happening?
Swords. It's Gilded Swords, so it's not crazy.
Oh my god, I just don't think I've seen it for literally the entire tournament. Wow.
It is the first time I'm seeing it, though. I don't think I've ever seen someone do it.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, it is pretty fast. Like you said, you have Gilded. It's not going to take a lot of time.
Yeah. But yeah, I have no idea what the mechanics here are. I don't know if you do more damage on the head or the tail or... I don't know.
That I have no
how this
idea.
works.
Oh, this is so funny, though. Oh, we got him right at the end there, too.
And of course,
Wow.
actually ruining the song for everybody in chat because you can't unhear that.
What, the DK version?
No. Xbox, Perry, Peter Pan's Magic Cheese, Sexy Frog.
Oh, I didn't reach that, yeah.
Man, this does make me more excited for Giant's Mask Anywhere.
Oh man, if you haven't tried it yet, it is just amazing. It is so fast, too. It's insane.
Oh, that's
Like,
amazing.
he covered Termina Field in like 3 seconds.
Okay, yeah, so now Guppy going for the Captain's Hat check. How are they going to get down? They're just going to go for it. Okay, good. And Tony checking everything here except Hugo.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of retracing Guppy's steps.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too late. Well, not a little bit, but, you know.
I mean,
Oh, and he's not... Yeah, he's out of there.
yeah, not gonna swallow your conviction.
No.
He's going to
You're not doing it, not today.
time even.
I respect that.
Wait,
you should stay
wait.
with your principles.
Oh, maybe.
Oh!
Nope.
Okay, maybe
Nope.
a little bit.
We got a soar at least. I mean, where does he even go now?
I think Smithy won. He hasn't checked yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can go back for
Go
that.
ahead.
Yeah.
Couple.
I mean, if he does keg, he'll be able to do Snowhead. That gives you a whole bunch of options. You know, just block yourself out of doing Hugo. The dream for Tony.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure Hugo, like, in Tony's mind, he's like, what's Hugo? I don't know. I don't know that check. That's not a real check. That doesn't exist.
All right, and
There
now
we go.
official go mode for Guppy.
Yeah. Fast time, it's going to be 2 because you only have Woodfall Temple and GBC or GBT left.
Yeah. Has anyone
Not
kept
bad at
track of what the fastest time has been so far?
Ooh,
Press
Pretty
four?
sure we had a 145 from Dodo, didn't we?
That sounds about right.
Did we?
I mean, I certainly wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, hey, a bow-locked bow. What a shock.
I mean, looking
Yeah.
back on it, it seemed like that bow was in such a terrible spot because neither of our runners had it almost an hour in. But it was just in PFE.
And
Yeah, I do feel like that RTSS Wath really kind of messed them up.
Yeah.
Maybe not Guppy, I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him in the interview, but I mean, it definitely messed up Tony.
Yeah. He spent so much time trying to farm rupees.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a jet seed only
Yeah.
if you check Hugo. Only if you check Hugo. Like, Hugo will be a last
No,
location.
I don't think this counts. No.
Yeah. I don't think this counts at all. I think this was just, Guppy has probably been burned by both of those checks so many times. And this happened to be the seed where you just do both of the terrible checks and you win.
If it was a jet seed, I think Guppy would already be a Majora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because
for sure.
the fastest season 4 time I've seen is by Eris, and that was 136.
Wow.
That's the fastest I've ever seen in season 4, at least. So, not that I'm keeping track or anything, but
Yeah, you don't have the official record. It's just the anecdotal record. But yeah, I don't think anyone really keeps track of that stuff. Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
some runners just don't do checks, Whammy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just they're not gonna do them.
I'd have to time Hugo because I don't know off the top of my head how much time it costs, but it's certainly over a minute. And
Yeah, a couple minutes.
just consider what other checks you could do in a minute, or let's say a minute and a half, right? There's plenty of checks you could do in a minute and a half. That's kind of the balance you have to weigh.
Right. I mean, I feel like I experienced more anxiety when I first started as a runner. Like, trying to prioritize things that didn't take as much time. And now that I've been doing it for a while, I don't feel it as much.
Right, yeah.
Like spending that extra minute when I'm already there makes more sense to me than having to come back to spend the extra minute and spend the time getting there.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way, but I think it's partially because as your execution gets better, I mean, it is really, execution just buys you time to do more checks over your opponent.
Absolutely.
And then, Hugo doesn't cost that much time at that point. Over 2 hours of a seed, it's not that hard to win 1 minute and a half over your opponent. Just doing some extra tricks or just not bonking, every minute.
Yeah.
1.5 minutes is not too bad.
Absolutely.
I'm saying 1.5 minutes as if that's the official time, but, I don't know. But it's not the worst. Same as Pinnacle Rock. Pinnacle Rock doesn't take that much time. It's 2 checks.
Yeah.
It really depends on the situation you're in. If you don't have Hook, then going PR is totally fine. If you do have Hook, then going PR is a little bit crazy.
It looks like
It
looks like chat was saying there was a boss in Woodfall Temple, but I didn't say anything.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I
had no idea what was happening. Oh, are they talking about the dragonflies?
Yeah.
I think
Those
so.
dragonflies are tough.
The Deku Princess boss is coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Guppy is not a princess to the moon kind of guy.
Well, actually, Chad, boat archery actually does not take much time at all. So, actually,
that's an execution thing.
Why is boat archery even an always hint?
I think boat archery sucks. I can't stand that check. Well,
I
because
think it might take less time than Hugo.
Well, first of all, it's so much more execution heavy, and as I've mentioned, my controller is not great when it comes to aiming. So I definitely have a hard time with that check. And on top of that, you have to heal the witch first, and then you're able to do blood archery.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
okay,
if you
that's
don't
fair. I didn't
happen to do
think
those
that.
both in the same cycle, that can really suck.
Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. It should be always. I forgot. I kind of assumed that if you beat Woodfall Temple, that Kome just magically comes to life, but yeah, I guess that's not the case.
If that were the case, I would absolutely agree with you. I don't think it's that bad. But the fact that you have to go heal her and then you get access to it is crazy to me.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I mean, the fact that Hugo is not always in is totally fine by me.
Yeah. Especially with the next update as well.
Yeah. I think if Hugo would qualify, then I think you'd actually rather put Letter to Cafe there.
Yes.
Because Letter to Cafe is god awful.
Yeah.
It just keeps you in cycle or day one the entire seed.
Right.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Because to me, it's not necessarily the amount of time Letter to Cafe takes, which is a solid amount of time, but it's also that it completely fucks up your time for the rest of the cycle.
Yeah, yeah.
And once you started, like, you have to stay either committed or, like, just keep it in mind for anything else you decide to do.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If I'm second cycle and, you know, I don't really... Yeah, I always just invert and make sure I stay on day one. Unless I know I have to do other time-based checks. Just stay on day one because, you know, you're not going to lose anything by staying on day one, usually. And if you get led at the cafe... it's gonna be a problem potentially.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's more about like what items I have at the time. If I'm finding a good amount of stuff, I'm probably not going to prioritize Letter to Cafe because I have other things I can do.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah, but there are plenty of situations, especially if you're entering a dungeon, for example, like Snowhead Temple. You really do not want to do Snowhead Temple twice.
No.
Just to get led at the cafe, right?
That's so true.
It's definitely something to keep in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Speaking of driving my point home even further, Tony's basically saying, yeah, so my hook shot's in Snowhead Temple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not checking Hugo.
As soon as he got that Goron Lullaby.
Yeah.
Ooh, equipping Bunny Hood. For
I mean,
what purpose? I have no idea, but...
I personally am a very big Bunny Hood enjoyer. I love Bunny Hood.
Oh yeah, me too. I just don't know what you would use it for in GBT.
I guess just running over to the Switch.
I guess so.
Just absolutely minimize all your time.
I dig it.
I don't know what else you would use it for in there. You're in Zora form the majority of the time.
Or the lols and memes.
Yeah. The only other thing I can think is going to Clock Tower. Like he's planning that far ahead.
It's possible. Let's see. What items does he need to have equipped?
Because you don't need Hook for the rest of this.
True, yeah. I think Guppy does the strats for the, you know, the seesaw room where you do a recoil, but he has Blast Mask, so, yeah.
Right. And he does a pretty good job with the pause buffering recoil.
Yeah.
Because the Blast Mask recoil is tough.
Oh, I don't know if he pause buffers it.
He did for the first one?
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm mixing that up, because he just did it for the Gainer.
For shame.
Gainers are hard!
No, they're not. Just practice.
I just sat down one day, I just went to East Clocktown and just kept trying to do Gainers to get up to the chest that's there.
Right, right.
And I just practiced that for a while, and now I don't think they're that bad, but it's definitely a trick that requires practice. You can't just run up and be like, I'm just going to do this now.
I think it's one of those tricks that it really has to click, and once it does, then, you know, then it's fine. But before that, it feels extremely awkward.
It never clicked for me, so Twisted Backflips did, though. For some
Yeah,
reason.
a lot more people seem to be using those now.
They look a lot cooler, so I can imagine why.
Yeah. I have not looked up how to do those. I don't understand them whatsoever, but they do look very cool.
Yeah, I forgot. It's something like C up and then just look right or something. I don't know. It's really
Sure.
weird.
C up, immediately hold Z. Turn your camera around, and then kind of like a sliding motion. Hold back on your stick, and then shield and A.
That just sounds
Okay,
like sorcery to me.
Yeah, but like for some reason I understand that more than a gainer.
Because the gainer, like,
brain.
you just kind of like jam the stick back and forth, like as quick as you can.
Yeah, I think with gainers, it's more that the A press is the problem. It's hard to
Yeah.
it's hard to time an analog stick with a key press. I
Well,
think
especially
that's probably the biggest problem that people have with it.
yeah. And on top of that, you have to hit the Z button and release it all within like the same period. Or release it and hit it again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. At least Majora's Mask isn't super precise, so
Yeah.
you know,
You have a
frame rate
little
wise,
bit of like buffer time, I guess.
yeah. But yeah, buffering gainers is definitely not too bad at all. You know, if you're good at buffering doesn't take that long.
Yeah. I think the only one that I haven't figured out is the treasure chest game buffer. I just do the corner.
Oh, you should learn it. It's so easy. Yeah, you should definitely learn it. I mean, the trick to that is to just be, you know, straight in line with the block, right? Like as if
Yeah.
you're Z targeting something.
Or you
It's
could
more
be somebody.
timing.
You could be Pixel Shake and just know how to do that bufferless. Because you're
Yeah, I do
cracked.
bufferless too. The trick is to do a backflip, but do it just a short backflip, right? So don't hold
Okay.
back or anything, just do a short backflip. And then you should be fine. Then it's just, you know, you could even see it as luck because every other frame while you're rolling, you have a chance to clip through.
Mm.
Well, not a chance, you clip through every other frame. So.
Why is Tony not using the sword? Oh, he just wants to roll back.
I will say, by the way, I really want, before the season tournament ends, to see Kakiri Majora. I haven't
we
seen
saw
that
one.
a single time.
No. Yeah, we saw. We saw Kokiri Majora.
Really?
I
Yeah,
feel like
so
it was
missed it.
super early on in the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Like super early.
No, it was actually your last race.
Wait, what, my race?
Yeah, Dodo had to do Kokiri Majora.
Oh, really? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention at that point.
All right.
Okay, never
I
mind.
remember, but, like,
I already saw one.
Didn't do 40 crouch stabs. Did 20.
No,
Jump
20
attack.
jump slash. Yeah.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got attacked at one point too, but then when he set it up again, it was very clean.
Oh. Well, never mind.
Sorry. So there was one, you just weren't allowed to see it at the time.
Yeah.
I was drinking at that point.
Alright, Guppy will be heading to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Right on time. Like, literally right on schedule to Clock Tower.
Interesting to head there. Like, normally you want to wait until final hours when you're not in the area.
Luckily the cutscene doesn't play.
True.
It used to. Remember in the older seasons?
Oh, I know.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
How long is that?
You had to
cutscene?
make sure you...
It's
Oh
so
my
long.
god.
It's so long. Because the big, like, I don't know, like, drumstick or whatever is on top of Clock Tower has to fall down first, and it, like, recoils a bunch of times when it hits.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's so rough.
I'm sure it's probably not as long as I think it is, but when you're in go mode, you're just trying to beat Majora, and now you have to sit here and watch a movie before you can. It's really tough.
I mean, people were already kind of annoyed that they had to watch the Skull Kid cutscene in Clock
Yeah.
Tower twice, so I can't
Yeah.
imagine.
Having another version of it.
Yeah, and I think back in season 3, this particular cutscene wasn't a thing either. The one that we're seeing right now, the masks going, or was that for co-op?
You might be right. I think that might have been for co-op.
Oh.
I don't really remember that for season 3. Sorry, I remember it still being in there for season 3.
Yeah, me too. I can't
Oh yeah,
imagine
it was.
being
It was
off.
off. It
What,
was
it
off.
was
never
off?
mind.
Really? But that
Yeah.
messes up strats so bad.
I think that was the argument case for this year.
Yeah, it's the same thing for Ward. Because otherwise, if you start without a cutscene, Ward will be like up in the ceiling. And it really messes everything up.
Well, so barring some sort of great catastrophe on the moon here, bcguppy will be going up against Dodo in their next, in the losers final, no, semi-final.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, finals Dodo versus Guppy. You do not want to miss that.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
And I apologize. That's losers semifinals, and then the winner of that will go on to face Boo.
Yeah, the tournament is nearing its
Wow.
end. But yeah, I'm really glad to see. Even though I lost and Tony lost, which I'm not. I would have loved to see Tony win. I'm for both
Yeah.
of these players. I'm not partial
Same.
or anything, but I am glad that we get to see what I probably say are the best players in this tournament. Actually be the last 3 players standing.
Yeah,
Also,
I would agree.
Garo mask was on Darmani.
Very funny.
Pretty funny.
Great Garo.
Now we get to see a bunch of crowd stabs.
Beyblades. GG.
GG's to
Guppy.
bcguppy.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a DNF from Tony soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they keep their race time open. See what happens. Yeah, GG to Guppy. I can't think of one thing that he did wrong this seed.
Yeah.
Really, even execution-wise, I can't remember, and routing-wise, just absolutely destroyed this seed.
Yeah.
Really great stuff.
Remembered Hugo. Remembered Pinnacle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yeah. Just checks that some people just avoid entirely. I wonder if Tony's going to do that right now.
I'd be surprised.
Begrudgingly.
He's heading there. I would think that Tony would grab his gold dust and do Smithy 2 before doing Hugo.
I reckon that Tony saw that Guppy was done, and he just wants to know whether Hugo was it.
Yeah.
And we're joined by BC Guppy. GG's Guppy.
Thank you.
GG's. So how did you feel about the seed? Was it tough? Was it, the early logic was a bit interesting? What do you think?
It was pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie. That was
Really?
very boring.
You want a little more spice to your seed?
Well, I woke up, did the race, basically like right after, as soon as I woke up, and nothing really interesting happened. So I was just kind of like half asleep the entire time. It was very easy to play. Just the bow was the only kind of hard thing to find in the seed. Everything else was easy as long as you don't skip Hungry Goron. I found that hook shot on Hungry Goron, and I'm just like, wow, is this game for real? So yeah.
It's the season for Hugo, man.
I think like every single bracket race I've had has had an item on Hungry Goron. Or maybe not all of them, but at least most of them, because it's insane.
Yep. It's been crazy this season. Last race I've played, I've
Also,
seen Hugo. The race before, I think, also had Hugo have something.
it's nuts, and it's like the slowest check in the game because all of the other bad checks are now either always since or sometimes since, and Hugo is definitely the slowest sometimes since. So yeah, it's probably the most casino check in the game. But At least Road to Southern Swamp was way the hero of the seed. Because if it wasn't, the seed would have been much different, and I would have been very upset if I last location that captain's hat that locked nothing.
Yeah, because you're saying you wouldn't have gone back for Swamp Archery, or?
I mean, I'll go back for it eventually, like everyone has to, whether it's my
Mhm.
last location, my second to last location, or I go back to it rather soon. I have no idea. That's yeah, it's just a massive lottery gamba check, and it
Yeah.
was hinted way the hero, so it greatly simplified the seed.
And I think with such a late bow too, it makes it so much less likely you go back for it.
Oh yeah, the bow was very late. I pretty much full cleared the game before I went to PF.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the same on Tony's side, I think. I think the only difference was that Tony was pretty late to finding Let It's Cafe. But then again, I think you got Bo before doing Let It's Cafe, right? Actually, yeah, way before.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
before
happy
doing
that
Letter to
I
Cafe.
didn't do the LTK first because Goron was on the bomb shop
Mm-hmm.
after saving Old Lady. So yeah, very
Yeah.
grateful that I got the letter to Cafe when I did, and I was able to save Scum Grandma when I did. Found the Goron. I'm like, okay, letter to Cafe is gonna take another hour, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that because what's your game plan at that point? Because you save Scum, but do you then do Let It Cafe after Grandma if it has nothing? Or how does that work?
You make a save. There's a Tony Big Blind getting his hook shot, by the way. It would appear
Yep.
that he has skipped his last Hungry Goron in the season 4 tournament.
Yep.
Um, any anyway, yeah, the whole idea. Oh, I'm glad he's finishing, by the way. What a trooper. Yeah, the idea is you make a save file at the owl, you copy it over, so you have two save files. You check Old Lady, Toilet Hand, and the big bomb bag purchase in West Clocktown. If all of those are nothing, then you go back to your other save and you do the letter to cafe then.
Right,
But
but
if
I'm
there's something on
wondering.
Old Lady that's important, like say, I don't know, a Goron mask, then yeah, you just continue with the Old Lady cycle.
Right, but I'm wondering because if you do Let It's Cafe, you do skip all night mass purchase, and in this case, of course, West Clocktown would have been Wath. But you would just take the gamble and say, okay, all night mass purchase. I'm not going to check.
Yeah, yeah, you would basically not check all night mass purchase for a very
Okay.
long time.
Yeah.
But it's okay because you did the letter to cafe anyway, so saving the old lady can just be done whenever. I mean, you go to Clocktown 50 times every seed. Oh, Tony
Yeah.
is
Fair enough.
done. He's got way too much game to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, also in this seed in particular, you had the hinted unrequired wallet. So
Oh, I didn't get
that
that
told
hint for a
you.
long time.
Yeah. Like you didn't know it at the
Yeah, it did
time.
kill all night mass purchase in the end. It did.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were we were looking. You did keg trial, and then you did a Gorn roll to Lens Cave. What is there some strat there? Can you actually just day three Gorn roll over every platform?
You can't roll over all of the platforms. You can Goron roll all the way up to when there's a sharp turn, and in day
Okay.
three's case, it's the third ice platform. So you can
Mhm.
Goron roll to the third platform, and then like shield so that Goron kind of like clings onto the ice and stops moving, and then you can switch to human and do the rest. You can do
Okay.
half of
Yeah.
it as Goron basically, and it is faster and looks very awesome when it works. But in this case, it did not work sadly.
Oh yeah, we were hype at that
Yeah.
point.
It would have been awesome if it worked, but sadly, it did not work.
And welcome in,
Time.
Tony Big Blind. GG's.
GG's.
GG, Tony.
Tony, we're sorry for Hugo.
We
Actually,
apologize on his behalf.
Sky should be sorry for his brother.
Honestly, twice in a
I'm not
row now.
apologizing. I'm not apologizing. It's the season for Hugo.
It screwed me over last seed in a much worse way, and this is just the icing on the cake, you know.
I do love that if it screwed you over in the last one, you were like, "Well, damn it, I'm gonna let it happen again."
Yeah.
Oh, you just doubled
I
down.
doubled down. All right, I will skip Hugo a third time in a row. I don't care.
I
You got
mean,
a
you're
third
committed at
into
that
this
point. Like,
tournament.
if you commit to a decision, you gotta go by it.
Exactly. Stick to your morals.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, I was like, as I was playing the seed more and more, I was like, this is not a seed I'm gonna be able to win. I've been riding off my I've been riding off my opponents kind of just playing poorly a lot, and this was not the seed where that was really possible.
Yeah,
This was a
Well-
very streamlined seed.
Well, in theory, you could like miss the powder keg.
Yeah, that's
And
like
somehow-
the only scenario in which I was like thinking in which you could miss the powder keg is if Hookshot was like in PFI and you did that before Pinnacle Rock, and then you like never checked Pinnacle Rock because Hookshot led you east, and like that was the only scenario that I could think of by the end there.
It was definitely a very, very easy and straightforward seed.
Yeah.
Just the Hungry Goron is literally it. I guess in theory, there are people in this tournament that would skip stuff like Labfish and Room Reservation. So anyone who skips those, I'm not going to say any names, they're probably going to forfeit the seed. But
Wait, there are people
Other
who
than
skip
that-
reservation?
I mean, I'm
There are
not going to
definitely
say any
people.
names, but there are people that do that in this tournament.
okay.
There
I've
are
seen I've seen a handful of people that just skip straight to night 2. Or sorry, night 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind.
yeah, Epic Yoshi Gambit, as it's called.
Yeah,
You know, I'm really happy with how far I made it in this event.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that's
man.
all I really had to say. You know, I'm just glad.
you
I'm
made
glad
it
it. This.
so-
I'm glad I didn't lose by like 5 minutes. It was by like half an hour.
You made it super far in the tournament. I don't know if there's anyone in the predictions section of what is it, challenge? I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called now, but I think they renamed it. But anyway, I don't think there's anyone that actually predicted you'd get this far, Tony. So hell yeah! And this is also your first Majora's Rando tournament too, right?
Other than Blitz season 1.
Oh, okay. Then in any case, you still made it insanely far. That's
Yeah.
top 6, buddy. You got top 6, bro.
Yeah,
yeah?
and I think I've been playing Majora for like less than a year, so I feel really good about that.
Yeah, you've had a really meteoric rise. It's been really great to watch.
That's what I'm good
You're
at.
only gonna go up from here if you keep playing too. And
Yeah,
there's still a lot
exactly.
of people that got eliminated from season 4 that are still playing and looking for pickup races still, which makes me very happy. In season 3, when season 3 ended, I'm pretty sure like everyone just stopped playing completely. But
Yeah,
right
it
now
dropped
there's
off.
some good race activity, so even if you're out of the tournament, you can keep playing pickup races, which is very cool. And by the time there's another tournament, I'm sure you'll be one of the undisputed gods of the game at that point.
That's all I can hope for.
Yeah, but
One day-
we're
one day
looking
I'll
forward
crush
to
you.
season 5 frogs. That's gonna be exciting.
Oh
Season
yeah.
five
Frog
Season
shuffle.
5
Frog
Oh,
is
shuffle.
gonna have
Frog shuffle.
so much. It's gonna have Giant's Mask anywhere. It's gonna have Fierce Deity anywhere. It's gonna have Frog Shuffle. We're gonna shuffle all of the notebook stickers. It's gonna be
All the
insane.
fairies.
Yeah, let's just do all sanity, whatever.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's do an all sanity tournament. Have everyone clear off a weekend for one match.
Oh,
Great,
yeah,
what do you
just-
mean?
We're
Like
gonna
a
have to
10-hour
go
race, easy.
Right.
Just
We're
one
gonna have to go
qualifier.
Yeah, we're gonna need bathroom break allotments every 2 hours. Bathroom break, or I'm not playing.
Yeah,
2
same.
hours? Damn. Just do dog race.
Just YOLO dog race
Yeah,
every
just do
time.
dog race every time you need to do a piss break in an
exactly.
8-hour speed. If you have to take another piss in 8 hours, you're doing dog race again. Back to the ranch.
Just remove
Yes,
Mask
sir.
of Truth from the pool, and then we can.
Oh, man.
You have to gamble.
Well, GG.
No, yeah, good stuff, Tony.
I
Good one.
don't have anything to really add. It was,
Yeah.
as already stated, a straightforward seed. I joined I joined 13 minutes late, unfortunately, so I didn't get to see the opening where 3 masks are just
Just,
openly
just
available
lying
in
there.
They're
problem.
wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, good job, guys.
Yeah.
Guppy, you're gonna go up against Dodo. That's gonna be one hell of a
Yeah.
match.
but Not like I've done it before or anything.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Well, it's gonna be 50-50. I either get the win or I don't, literally. So yeah, good luck me.
That is how races work.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%. I had a 50-50 shot at this one.
You sure did. You either win or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No
Mhm.
further calculation needed.
But yeah, so now the last 4 people in the tournament are now BC Guppy going up against Dodo. Winner of that match will go against Boo, and the winner of that will face Spec in the grand finals.
Oh my.
Yeah, we have a lot
Oh,
of
Spec is waiting in winners. That's right.
so we have a lot of really
God.
incredible races coming up.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, you guys don't
Top
want to miss
4
that.
is Spec, Boo, Dodo, and BC Guppy. Who could have predicted this, dude? Who could have predicted
Wild
that
stuff.
I think it's a little bit
that
rigged.
4
I
of
don't
the
know.
top 5 players basically are in top 4? Who would have predicted this?
A little bit strange, but
I mean, obviously that's true, but I think we had a really big tournament of upsets, especially for like the first probably 3 or 4 rounds. Only in these final rounds are we getting like the people you would kind of expect to be at the top.
Even after all the upsets, it's kind of insane that it still ended up being like this in top 4.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if anybody doesn't have anything to add,
Yeah,
think,
I'll just
BXR can go ahead and take us away.
yeah.
Yeah, make sure to give both of our runners a follow. Thank you to Uki's, Skyor, and Pineapple. And then our trackers were Axel and Saver. Thank you both. We're going to go ahead and say hi to ZSR Main. Right now they got Wind Waker randomizer action, and that's all we've got on the schedule coming up, but keep an eye on that. I'm sure some Zelda 2 randomizer action is going to show up soon. Until next time, have a nice day.
Bye.